And they were wondering how to do that. Okay, just go into your settings and you can do this with any game that you have going.
Whoa, hold on just a little. We'll meet right here in the middle ground is where we'll stand.
Hello, Boobalehs. How are you doing today? I hope you are all doing fan-friggin-tastic. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, guys, let's get back into a little Rising World Bubaleh Lake. And I'm going to show you guys what I did off camera. But other than that, this episode is going to be a little bit different because this episode, I'm going to kind of be answering some questions, a couple of questions I've gotten about Rising World, and also addressing some things that I saw in the reviews on Steam. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now, guys, remember I said I had to do some terraforming around this place because I didn't do it before I put the blueprint in place. I've still got a lot more to do. However, I did get quite a bit of this filled in. And I am okay with the way it turned out, actually. Like I said, I've still got more to do, especially around the front here. But I think the biggest gaps, which were right around here, you see I just made blocks to match all of this. And then instead of building dirt up or anything like I had started to do to reach these stairs up here, I just made more cobblestone blocks to match, brought it out, put a set of stairs up here. I actually kind of like the way it turned out. So, and we've got a really nice, pretty view of the lake here, which I really love. And I did do a little more work on the foundation. Ooh, lag. A little more work on the foundation for our actual house over here. Still have a lot to do. You know, this is not going to be a blueprint. This is going to be all from scratch. I've got a lot of ideas. I just haven't had a lot of time to work on it. I have been trying to level out the ground in some spots, get rid of a lot of this rolling we've got going on here. Still have bukus more of it to do. And I did put this barn in with one of the blueprints. Oh, mercy. I'm trying to remember which blueprint it was. You guys know I had to wait for a minute for my blueprints to pull up simply because I have so many. It takes them a minute to load. And I actually did write down the blueprint for that bookcase that I could not remember the other day, but now I've lost where I wrote it down. I really need to organize my office so badly. So we're going to try to find it real quick. And if I can't find it real quick while I'm filming, then after I get done filming, I will find it and just kind of insert it here. Hopefully I didn't have to do that, though. Hopefully I did find it. I guess that remains to be seen, right? Let's see here. No, it wasn't those. Wasn't those. It wasn't that one, but I think we're getting closer. Yes, there it is. This was the one I could not find the other day that we put in the mining office over there. And you can see the creator's name right here. Excellent job. Excellent job. Now, I think that this barn was under Simple Barn. I'm going to have to start writing these things down. It was either under Simple Barn or Old Barn. I think it was actually Old. So let's scroll. You guys can see how many I've got in here. Some of these are duplicates. I'm not sure how I ended up with duplicates in here, but I do need to go in and clean this file up quite a bit. I hear you, horsey. I hear you, darling. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Too far. Too far, too far. Slow it down, Mandy. Slow it down. Yes, this one right here. This is it. And here is the creator right here. Again, another awesome job. Now, this wasn't on here. I did put this on, and this was part of another blueprint. I shouldn't have closed blueprints out yet. Hold on. We'll open those right back up and see if I can find that one real quick. This one I probably will have to hunt for and then just insert. Hopefully not, but that remains to be seen. Oh, no, I won't. Here it is right here. And here is the creator of this one. It's just a set of double doors that will actually open the same way. Now, you guys know, and let me go up here in the loft real quick and show you guys this. This will be a perfect example. You know, you don't have to use a blueprint to do that. You can make doors and then just set them side by side and set them where they open like that, or turn it around to where they will both open out the same way. Wow, that shut really loudly. You know, I haven't even been up there yet. I wonder what's up here. Can I get up there? Yep, 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 yep. Oh, I can't get up there. Oh, would be a nice little lookout up here, though. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. There we go. And you guys see I have us 2 white horses now. So I still need names for these guys. So guys, give me some names. Give me some names. I think we're going to name one Atreyu. Can anybody tell me where I got that name from? Anybody? Just drop it in the comments. Where did I get the name Atreyu from? Okay. Now, that's pretty much all I've gotten done off camera. What I do want to show you guys is I had somebody ask, you know, one time before, they said they wanted to start out in peaceful, and once they got a good secure place built, switch it back over to normal. And they were wondering how to do that. Okay, just go into your settings, and you can do this with any game that you have going. Go over here to miscellaneous. You see it says peaceful. Get rid of that. Uncheck it. Go back. And, yeah, do I have a weapon on me? Yeah, I got a weapon. All right, let's go find, like, a bear or something. And I will show you guys something else with this. Woo, 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 woo. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. If you do this, if you swap back and forth with your game like this, if an animal is after you, okay, and then you switch back to peaceful real fast, that animal's still going to be after you. You'll have to kill it, outrun it, you know, something, but it's still coming for you. I promise you that. And try to find a bear or something where I can show you guys that. Oh, let me... Why am I hearing a horse? I don't know. It sounds like something fell down in there. May have. Hopefully not, but may have. Alright, switch back to the weapon. And let's go find something to chase us. Is that a bear? Or is that just more deer? Can't really tell yet. It's deer. Now, if I didn't want a bear, there would be 10 million of those little suckers everywhere. Guaranteed. But since I want one, we cannot find one. And there was one roaming around here just a couple of days ago. So, I wonder where he went. Oh, Mr. Bear. Hey, boo-boo. This is strange. And I am out of stamina. Not really a good idea to hunt bear without stamina. Okay, guys, just for this demonstration, I am going to go into fly mode for a minute. And in case any of you don't know how to do that, it's F2. Hit F2. You can go up. F2, and then use your space bar. Space bar takes you up. Like I said, I'm only doing this to find something to attack us. I can't believe I'm actually actively searching for... Aha! He will attack. Ow! Yep, see there? See? Alright, now let me stay within his line of sight. And hit escape. Settings. Let's turn peaceful back on. Where I could show you guys what I was talking about. Oh, did I not stay in his sight? There he is. Well, okay, let me try that again. I don't know, they may have changed that somehow. I haven't tried this in a while, so... hello, boo-boo. Oh, whoa, don't be so mean. Alright, now... let's try this again. Oh. Yeah, see, I stayed in his sight, so he's still coming for me. Now, if I outrun him, which, you know, in fly mode is pretty easy to do, and I go back, what will he do? He's peaceful again. So there you go. That kind of answers that question. Now, somebody also asked the other day if enemies spawn in peaceful. They do. However, they don't attack unless you attack them first. So what we're doing right now, I'm trying to find hopefully some bandits somewhere. Hopefully. Let's go back over here toward the farm. See if I can find one. Surely I can. Sorry guys, I had to get a drink. There were several actually roaming around here the other day. I'm hoping they haven't despawned. Ah, there's one. What are you doing down here, dude? Okay. Now you see he's, you know, talking to me and all that, right? See, he won't attack. However, once I do that, he's going to fight back. So, just keep that in mind, guys. Oh, wow, look at all this. Okay, we'll take it. Alright. And hide the body. Alright, there we go. Sorry I scared you there, little dear. But that kind of answers that question. Now, guys, I saw some stuff on some of the Steam reviews, and I double checked these reviews to make sure that they weren't ones that were put out when the game first came out, and perhaps maybe, maybe that the things that we're complaining about weren't implemented in the game yet. And guys, the things that I saw were there when they were in the game when these complaints were being made, and I found it kind of strange. Let's go ahead and address one of them. The first one was they gave the game a bad review because they couldn't figure out how to work the furnace. Okay, here's my thing. When you give a review on a game, if it's just something that you can't figure out, that's not really a bad reflection on the game. So that really shouldn't be grounds for a bad review to me. And they said they couldn't figure out how to fuel the furnace. Yeah, the first time I played Rising World, it was kind of like, okay, how do I do this? But it didn't take but 2 seconds to walk around and figure out, you put coal right there. I mean, it's not that big a deal. And even if, and I am going to go into fly mode just to speed this up since I'm not actually playing. I'm just demonstrating some things. Hello, Foxies. How are you? But, it wasn't that difficult to figure out. And if it's not something that's actually wrong with the game, but it's just that you're having a hard time figuring something out, I can understand the frustration. At the same time, that's not something wrong with the game. I don't know how else to put it. They said that it seemed like the hatch for the furnaces were purposely hidden, and I don't see that it's purposely hidden. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Another thing. Okay, we're gonna do this one on a fresh new map to kind of prove a point. So let me start a fresh map. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, you can see right here I am, I have too many games going, put it that way. But we're about to make a new world, just so nobody has any questions. Experimental. That's just what we'll call it. And I will probably delete this world after we're done. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Create world. And if any of you have played Rising World, you know this will take just a minute, but no big deal. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Okay, I may not delete this world. It spawned me next to the lake, like, automatically. Wow. Okay, guys, hold up. Hold up. Before we get to the point of this, let's just kind of fly over and check this out for a second. This might be a map I keep. Yeah, I can tell you right now, just from what little bit I've just seen. Yeah, I'll end up keeping this map. I'll end up doing something with it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay, anyway. You guys saw where I just spawned in, right? These people were complaining that they starved to death. And that they could not get anywhere in the game. Could not do anything because, ouch, because they starved to death. Because they could not find food. Alright. That, to me, was a little unreal. Because it's like, it's Rising World. There is food readily available. I mean, right here. Boom, food. Over here. Boom, food. I could not understand saying you starved to death. That you couldn't find food. It didn't make sense to me. It's kind of like, did you not look around? Look right here. Boom, food. How did you starve to death? I don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense in my mind. I am struggling with that one. I really, really am. I don't know. And then I saw another review that was complaining that food was too readily available. So it just kind of goes to show, hello, Yogi. It just kind of goes to show, no matter what a dev does, somebody is going to complain. Point blank, somebody's gonna fuss about something. Oh, I like this. Oh, I'm really liking this. Yeah, we're gonna keep this mountain. I'm gonna figure out something to do with it. And I saw a lot of people fussing that updates weren't coming fast enough and the updates weren't big enough. Here's something everybody really needs to keep in mind. For a very long time, this was a one-man show. Okay? It was just Red doing it on his own. Yes, the way I understand it, he has a few people helping him now, but it's still not a very big team. And I'm sorry, I have seen some AAA titles that weren't as well done as Rising World, even when Red was doing it all by himself. So, people need to start keeping a few things in mind. Another thing, a lot of the bad reviews I saw, and again, boom, food on that tree. Okay. But anyway, a lot of the bad reviews I saw were, all you do is build. There's not enough to fight. Okay, you've got the animals to fight. You've got the skeletons. And, some of these reviews were done before the update that introduced the skeletons and the bandits and everything. But even then, there were still the animals to deal with. Here's the other thing. Who cares, really? The thing about it is, you don't leave a bad review for a game just because it's not your type of game. Okay? Everybody is entitled to like the types of games they like and to play the way they want to play. That is the awesome thing about gaming, is there is something for everybody. All right? However, that having been said, just because you like a lot of fight may not mean the next person does. And that doesn't mean that there's anything inherently wrong with the game just because it's not your kind of game. I hope that makes sense. I hope y'all get what I'm saying here. And, for people like me that just want to build, this is awesome. This is perfect. And I cannot wrap my mind around leaving a bad review for a game just because it's not my style of game. I've tried a lot of games that I did not like just because they weren't my style. However, I would not go leave a bad review because there was nothing wrong with the game. It was just, it wasn't the type of game for me. And sometimes I really wish there was a way Steam could monitor the reviews a little more, I guess you'd say. Have a set of qualifications for leaving the review, something. You guys get what I'm saying here. So yeah, it just because it's not your style of game doesn't mean it's a bad game, doesn't mean it deserves a bad review. That's all I'm saying, guys. Oh, and one of the last things I wanted to cover was blueprints. I've had a lot of people ask, where do you get these blueprints from? Stuff like that. I am going to leave a link about that in the description. Rising World has a great community around it. I've seen some reviews that say otherwise, that say we are, a hateful community, this, that, or the other. I have not had that experience. I have come across nothing but great people. So, but the community is the ones that makes the blueprints. They go into their games and they build these awesome things and then upload them as a blueprint for the rest of us to use. And I think that's incredible. I love it. And it's quite easy to get blueprints. And maybe next episode or an episode after that, I'll kind of walk you guys through how to install the blueprints. I know I had to do that the first time I wanted to use blueprints. I had to find a YouTube video on it. So maybe that's something I could do, like I said, either next episode or the episode after. So there you go, guys. That's just kind of covering a few things I've seen on Steam about Rising World and a couple of the questions I've had about it. Hopefully, maybe this was helpful to a few of you guys. And hopefully, maybe in the future, I could do some more stuff like this that may be helpful to others. I know content creators have helped me out a lot with various games, and I'd like to kind of be able to do that for folks too. So, thank you guys so very much for stopping by and just chilling with me and listening to these little points I had to make. I truly appreciate it, guys. Honestly, I do. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Maybe hitting that subscribe button. Maybe. Just maybe. And guys, as always, keep reaching for the stars and aiming high. Make it a point to do it in everything you do every single day. Okay, guys? All right. For right now, I am fixing to go back to I don't know. I was supposed to go back to Bubaleh Lake, but I may want to explore around here a little bit. But I'm going to go explore. I'm out of here for right now. And until next time, I will catch y'all later. Okay. Let's get a look at this map, because this honestly may be worth saving. I'm kind of thinking it is.